Diversity to replacing the valve stem on the AC system. The system has to be evacuated. It can't be under pressure when you're doing this. So I remember installing at least 5 compressors on 5 different vehicles. After getting the compressor installed, sometimes the dryer, and making sure all the rubber gaskets are in place, get everything back together, and every now and then might run some dye through there to see if anything's still leaking. But remember one particular time I got everything together, working through the night on a family member's car, and once I got the Freon back in and we got the system evacuated, got the Freon back in, started it up, and I heard this hissing sound coming, and I got closer and closer. Remember taking off one of the caps on the, I think it was the low side, and there it was, air coming through one of the little tiny valves. So that meant you're going to have to take the Freon back out, disassemble, take the Freon back out, get your valve stem tool behind me, and turn this thing to the right, take it out, and replace a new one in there, turn it to the left, tighten it down, and you're done with that part. But then you have to evacuate the system all over again, get your Freon back in, and if you need some oil, start it up, let it run, and the leak may be gone, it may not be gone. You may have a leak coming from somewhere else. But you never know working with the AC system. You have to be patient, having all your tools and your supplies ready right there to go. From my experience, working through the night and getting the system, getting the new compressor on, getting all the hoses back on, make sure everything's back tight, changing out the orifice tube, and starting the motor up, and I heard this. I said, okay. But in the future, I'm going to just replace the valve stem. There's just 2 of them that I know of, on the high side and low side. 2 valve stems, just replace them to keep from having a headache. So what did I learn from this? Go ahead and get those valve stems out, replace them, make sure all your gaskets are in place, system is cleaned out, evacuated, and you should be okay. Diversity 2, replacing the valve stem. There's a tool here, this one, or these 2. And they can remove your valve stem if it's leaking air. That's what they look like. And this is if I can get this up here. This is a valve stem. And I believe this is for the high side, but the valve stem will be inside of here. And this tool, if it was the right one, is going to set on top of this valve stem. Going to slide right over the top, and you can screw this right out of its socket.